Imagine this. You're lying in bed, ready to fall asleep, but your mind won't stop racing. You're thinking about tomorrow's meeting, next month's bills, or even something that might never happen. It's exhausting, isn't it? This cycle of worrying about the future is something many of us face. But what if I told you there's a way to break free from it? A way to live in the now and stop stressing over what hasn't even happened yet? Let's start by asking, why do we worry about the future? It's natural. Our brains are wired to anticipate and plan. This ability helped our ancestors survive by preparing for dangers. But in today's world, this instinct can go into overdrive, making us feel anxious about things we can't control. Take Sarah, for example. She's a college student who constantly worries about her grades, her future job, and whether she'll make enough money to live comfortably. One day, Sarah realized she was spending more time worrying than actually studying or enjoying her life. That's when she decided to change her approach. So how can we do what Sarah did? How can we stop living in the what-ifs and focus on the what is? The first step is to recognize that you're worrying. Often we don't even notice when our thoughts spiral out of control. Try this. The next time you catch yourself stressing over the future, pause and name the feeling. Are you anxious? Nervous? Scared? Simply acknowledging it can help you regain control. Many of our worries are about things beyond our influence. Think about it. Can you control the weather for your outdoor event next week? Probably not. But you can have a backup plan. Redirect your energy toward actions you can take right now. Let's look at Liam, a young professional stressed about a presentation he has to give. Instead of obsessing over how his colleagues might react, he focused on preparing thoroughly. He couldn't control their opinions, but he could control how well he delivered his message. When your mind drifts to future worries, bring it back to the present moment. One effective technique is mindfulness. This doesn't mean you have to meditate for hours. Simple exercises like focusing on your breath or noticing the details around you can make a big difference. For example, Maya, a mother of two, found herself constantly worrying about her kid's future. She started practicing mindfulness during her morning coffee. Instead of letting her thoughts race, she focused on the warmth of the mug, the aroma of the coffee, and the sound of birds outside. It became a daily ritual that helped her feel grounded. Sometimes, taking even the smallest step toward resolving a worry can ease your mind. Let's say you're stressed about an upcoming exam. Instead of imagining worst-case scenarios, spend 15 minutes reviewing your notes. Small actions can break the cycle of overthinking and build confidence. When we're anxious about the future, we often forget what's good in the present. Practicing gratitude can shift your focus. Write down 3 things you're thankful for every day, no matter how small they seem. This simple habit trains your brain to look for positives instead of dwelling on fears. Finally, remember that some things are simply out of your hands. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring. It means accepting uncertainty. Life is unpredictable, and that's okay. When you let go of the need to control everything, you make space for peace. Living in the now doesn't mean you ignore the future. It means you stop letting it steal your present. When you shift your focus to what you can do today, you empower yourself. So the next time you find yourself worrying about what might happen, ask, what can I do right now? Maybe it's taking a deep breath, sending that email you've been procrastinating, or simply appreciating the moment you're in. The future will always be there, but the present is happening now. Don't let it slip away.